I have another video for you today to show you how to sew a cropped wrap top as well as a tiered skirt. Now I already have all of my parts cut out, and I must say I hate this fabric. Like, this fabric is, I don't know what to say. I've never seen a fabric behave the way that this fabric has behaved. This has to be Satan's child. But I'm still going to use the fabric because I like it, and I'm not sure how it's going to work out. So let me show you the parts for the wrap top, and then I'm going to show you the parts for the tiered skirt. This is the back for the wrap top. This is the front, so this one will go over that side. The other one will go on the opposite side. It would look like that. These are the extensions. These are the two sleeves. Now mind you, when I cut the sleeves out, everything should have lined up. I've never seen this fabric is like a just a misbehaved child. Like, that's what it reminds me of. And the thing is, I like the fabric, but I'm not going to let this fabric be the boss of me. I'm going to win this battle, hopefully. And so that's it for the top. I was supposed to have a 3-tiered skirt, but because I had to keep cutting my fabric over and over again, it left me with not enough fabric to do the 3rd tier. Like, look at it. That's supposed to be straight. When I cut it, it was straight. And the thing is, I don't know what kind of fabric this is, because it's like, look at that fabric. I've never met a fabric that behaves like this in my life. And the thing is, I promise you, I cut it straight. That is the top part of the tiered skirt, and this is the bottom part of the tiered skirt. And I don't have to tell you, it's the same. It's the same. Like, how is this possible? This is supposed to be straight. How is that possible? I know that I may have to line this, but I can't find my lining. I don't know where my lining fabric is. And I don't have the patience right now to look for it, because I spent enough time dealing with this. That is my rant and rules, but I will never buy this fabric again. I don't know what the contents of this fabric is, but like I said, this is a fabric from hell. This is Satan's fabric. The only other thing I need will be my elastic for the waistband for the skirt. Let's start sewing. So I'm going to pin my shoulder seams for my front and back. I'm just so irritated, agitated, aggravated, all of those words right now, but I'm wishing for the best. And at least this will give me a chance to test out the pattern. I did the pattern in knit, and that worked out oh so beautifully. It really did. But my camera doesn't like me, and so a lot of things that I was trying to explain to you, it didn't pick up. So I scratched that video and decided to do another one for you. And the thing is, I hate is a strong word. I strongly dislike gathers. But because it's the summer and gathers are that's the trend, I'm going to do it for you, because I love you. And so I'm going to do it for you. Not to say I wouldn't do it again, even though I don't like it. I would still do it. That's just how I am. I'm a sucker for punishment, clearly. Let me do the sides the same time. So now that I have all of my parts pinned, I'm going to first sew the shoulders and the side seams for the top. I'm going to sew the side seams of the sleeves. I'm also going to sew the sides of the tiers for both of them. And look at this fabric. Look at all that. Let me stop complaining. God hates whiners. Back stitch at the beginning and at the end. Take your pins out as you go. And I'm saying that to remind myself as well. Put a 1/2 inch seam allowance. In all my excitement, I forgot to tell you to leave a space on one side of your piece for your wrap top. I've already done that. that is what I left, the space that I left open on one side for the wrap to go through. I'm also going to hem the bottom of my wrap top. I'm going to turn over a 1/2 inch and then a 1/2 inch again, and I'm going to pin it and sew it. I'm going to do the same for my wrap extension. I'm going to turn it over a 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch again, and I'm going to sew all around, pin and sew all around the neck until I get to the other side of the wrap. And I will do the same thing. Also, I will attach my sleeves, and I will hem the bottom of the sleeves, fold it over a 1/2 inch and a 1/2 inch again, pin and sew it down. For the waistband of my top-tiered skirt, I'm going to fold this over 3 inches, and then I'm going to stitch on a 1/2 inch all around, insert my last elastic, and then when I come back, I will show you the next step. My casing, I don't know if I said 3 inches. If I said 3 inches, excuse me, because this heat has me delirious. So 2 inches, because 1.5 is for 1.5 inches is for the casing for the elastic. 1.5, and then the other 1/2 inch is for you to sew around so that you can be able to put your elastic in. And then you're going to leave an opening about 2 inches or so. So now I'm going to sew all of this, and then I'm going to come back. I have been proactive and I have finished my skirt, and that's only because once I started sewing, that was it. So like Nicki Minaj's song says, you see right through me. This is so thin, but I guess I'll have to wear a slip. That's the skirt. Can you see it? It's so cute though. And it's a two-tiered skirt because I didn't have enough fabric. Again, I don't have to go through that round again because I used all of my fabric to recut pieces. So that is the bottom. For the top, I decided to use bias tape because the top does not like me. And if you hear anything, that's frogs. I have frogs in my AC in the vents. I don't know how. But it ain't one thing, it's the next. Oh, the universe does not like me right now. Okay, so I've pinned down the bias tape, and I used about almost 3 yards. I also pinned down the bottom of my top so that I can hem it. So those are the only 2 steps left. I figured I'd come in and show you those because this is a sewing tutorial after all. Bias tape right sides to right sides so that when I finish, it'll go on the inside. These frogs getting on my nerves now. Like, it was raining. They're in the AC. I don't even know if I want to turn on my AC because the minute the vents open, they may come out. And I'm not afraid of frogs, but I just don't want one to drop on me. All you have to do is turn your seam up and just bring the other part, fold it to itself, and then fold it again. And what's going to happen, it's going to end up on the inside. If I was thinking, I would have put it on the outside, but I thought about that after the fact. So all you're going to do is just put pins in this, and you're going to pin this all around. I'm going to stitch the hem as well, so when I come back, I will show you the final piece. So this is the wrapped crop top and the skirt that I just finished sewing with you. And originally this was supposed to be a 3-tiered skirt, but because this fabric, like I said, is from Satan, and I had so many issues with this fabric, and I had to cut the pieces out so many different times because they kept drooping, I didn't have enough fabric to do the third tier. So what you see is what you get. Okay, so this is the front of the piece, and now I'm going to show you the back. Now, this one is made with a woven. Now, if you hear any frogs, just ignore them because I don't know what's going on. It just finished raining, so now the frogs seem like they are in my AC, and I'm watching them. I really am. Okay, so this one here wants to play peekaboo, but no peekaboo for you. This one here is a little shorter than I would like, but again, that's because I had malfunction with the fabric, the cutting of the fabric, so that is it. So if you like what you see on my channel, I'm going to quickly wrap this up because of those frogs. If you like what you see on my channel, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done so already. Come and join this family. I will see you in the next video. Be blessed. Oh. Tell me, I'm going to try on the other one. And I'm going to post pictures in the end. Tell me which set is your favorite? Which one do you like? Just tell me which one is your favorite. Bye!